Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michael and almost 3 months ago I had a beautiful little baby. So I thought it'd be super fun today to do a little postpartum video. I'm going to talk about my favorite postpartum items, the things that I could not have survived without. I'm going to answer some questions that you guys sent me on Instagram, and we're just gonna chat and hang out. My hair is wet because I just got out of the shower, and my shirt is from Small and Fragile Club. It will be linked down below. I love their company so much. Please go support them. It is a small business and they are amazing. Okay, so I did a postpartum Q&A about a week after I gave birth, but I didn't really go into detail with like my postpartum must-haves, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm also sick, if you can't tell, so I apologize for my nasally voice. I hope I'm better next week. So before we jump into my must-haves, I feel like I need to give you guys a little backstory behind my birth. If you haven't seen my birth video, it's always linked down below. I had a unmedicated vaginal delivery. I did tear. That was a question that I got a lot. I don't know the degree of which I tore. There's 4 different degrees, 1 being the least, 4 being the most. I had no episiotomy, no vacuum, nothing like that. And my doctor did not take very long stitching me up, and he didn't tell me how many tears I had, how many stitches I needed. He just said it was very minimal tearing, very minimal stitching, and should heal within 7 to 10 days. That is what he told me. So I'm gonna show you guys what the hospital sent me home with. I know every hospital is different and you can ask for certain things. I know a lot of moms who have cesareans come home with a belly binder just to, you know, keep that area feeling a little better because you just had like major surgery, and that's insane. But I do know that even if you have a vaginal birth, you can ask for one. I did not. So we're gonna open this up and I'm gonna show you what they gave me. Wow. Okay, so these are the big old pads that they sent me home with. These are the ones that I used in the hospital. Look at those. Yep, so that just goes right on in there and you sit in it. These are the pads that I used like the hour after I gave birth. They also gave me this little pack of pads, which are just a different kind. I never actually used these, so I don't even know what these look like. But oh, these are more like a normal pad, right? Just a little bit thicker. They also sent me home with, this was another pair of mesh underwear. So this is what they look like. They're super awful and disgusting, and I hated these so much. I literally wore them for like an hour, and then I was like, yeah, no, I'm not wearing these anymore. I know you can also get Tux and Dermaplast from the hospital. I did ask for that, but we were in such a rush to get out of there that I just didn't even care that the nurse like didn't get it for me. So that's what the hospital sent me home with, along with diapers for baby and all that jazz. But now I'm gonna tell you guys what really saved my life postpartum, because this can go in the trash. Thank you, I appreciate it, but no, thank you. First things first, Perry bottle. I got this one on Amazon. I will link it down below for you guys. And I thought this was gonna be so amazing because it has this little like, you know, so you just and it's great. I didn't like this because I didn't have a lot of tearing. It was really easy for me to take the Perry bottle that the hospital gave me. I left it at the pediatrician when I was like literally 2 weeks postpartum, and it was my biggest regret. Like, I'm so mad at myself that I did that. But the Perry bottle that the hospital gives you, I'll put a picture right here. This is a lifesaver. This was the one that I really loved. This one just wasn't my favorite. I just thought that it was kind of unnecessary. It was only like $6, I think, so it's fine. But I think if you have a lot of tearing, and especially if you have a lot of tearing towards the back, this might be really great for you, and it might be a really good option. I'm just glad that I had it on hand, you know? And it has this is a lot bigger than the one at the hospital gave me, so I could put a lot more water in there to really spray down, because once you deliver your baby and you did tear, you don't really want to be putting toilet paper down there to wipe after you go pee. It's painful, it's not good for your stitches, nothing like that. And the water feels really soothing and just like cleaning everything off. You know what I mean? So Perry bottle is a lifesaver, not necessarily this one, but I will link it down below. The next thing are diapers. These are from Walgreens. They're just women's underwear, maximum absorbency. These bad boys, oh my God. I want to give them a kiss. These were my best friend. My mom, when I told her I was still pregnant and I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna go get some diapers for postpartum and throw a couple in my bag to take to the hospital. And she was like, why would you do that? They're literally gonna give you pads. And I was like, I don't know, I just feel like a diaper is easier. And she was like, no, you're dumb. And then when I was in the hospital, I was like, Mom, I need you to go to Walgreens and please get me some freaking diapers. So she did. And this is what they look like. They are massive. They're so huge. And they have this huge, gigantic pad in the bottom. Can you see it? Wow. Okay. These things are so good. They are amazing, okay? It's just so much easier than putting a pad in your underwear. It's so much more comfortable. You just pull these mother truckers up. This is literally, I walked around my hospital room with this and like a t-shirt on, and that was it the whole time I was there. I didn't put pants on because like what is the point, you know what I mean? These are amazing. And I even wore these like my first week at home. I would wear one at night, I would wear one during the day if I was like having a really heavy bleeding day. And I have heard from some of my mom friends that when you get your period back, these are great to throw on at night instead of, you know, putting like a maxi pad on at night or having a tampon in at night. I don't know anybody who wears tampons in at night. That seems like a lot. But they said that these will change your life when you get your period back. So I'm very excited to try that. I have not had a period in a year. Oh my God, I have not had a period in a year. We love to see it. We love to hear it. My next postpartum favorite are these underwear. Now, I bought these when I was pregnant, and these were actually really great for pregnancy too. Look at how massive these are. Can we just take a minute? Can we take a minute for these sexy things? When I was pregnant, they literally went up to my belly button because these are so big, but they are so soft, so silky. I got them in a pack of 5 off Amazon for 20 bucks. I think. I will leave the link down below. Y'all know. They're so soft. They're just amazing quality. They stretch a lot, which is why they're so good when you're pregnant, because they can stretch right on over the belly. It doesn't even feel like there's anything on there. They're not restricting at all. And then when you're postpartum, they're super soft. Again, they stretch so that, you know, when you've still got a little bit of that belly, these are amazing. They feel like a dream on your butt. And I still wear these today. I love my granny panties. I will never, ever, ever in my life throw these away. Like, if you take anything from this video, first, get the diapers, but second, get these underwear. They're life-changing. So I had a baby in the summertime, so this might be a little different if you are going to be having your baby in the winter, but biker shorts for me, another thing that was like a lifesaver when I was pregnant, but also amazing postpartum, were biker shorts. These, again, I got off of Amazon. I think I got them in a pack of 3 for like 15 bucks, but they're just black. I do think they had like a gray option too. They're so soft, so stretchy, so they fit really amazing over the bump. And then again, postpartum, they fit really good when you're in that kind of weird, still got a bump but not pregnant stage, you know. And these hid my diaper so well, like you couldn't even tell that I was wearing a diaper. It was amazing. They were so soft, so stretchy. If you did like get any blood or anything like that on these or on the underwear, again, because they're black, you don't even see it. These are still a favorite of mine. I still wear them all the time. Another favorite. Like I said at the beginning, they did not send me home with Dermaplast or Tuck, and I was gonna buy Dermaplast, but then I just didn't end up needing it because my tearing really wasn't that bad. But Tucks, I did love. And I didn't get the Tucks brand, I got the Up and Up brand just from Target. I think it was like literally $3. And let me tell you guys a little secret. You put those bad boys in the fridge, they're so wonderful. You just put some in your diaper or in your pad, on your underwear, whatever, and they feel so soothing, so nice. They're witch hazel based, so they're really good for healing and all that jazz. They're just amazing, and I just loved them. So, okay, my last postpartum favorite, I cannot find. I'm not currently using them, so I don't know where they are, but they are reusable nursing pads. I will put a picture right here. I actually got these sent to me. I got 3 of them. They were 3 different sizes, but they are so amazing. You just put them in your bra throughout the day. They catch all the milk that leaks, you know, when you've got let down and all that jazz. And then at the end of the day, you just throw them in the wash with your clothes and you can use them again. Now there are disposable options. I got a huge box from Target when I was still pregnant. There's 60 in here. I like these. They're fine. These actually have like a sticky part right here so it can stick to your bra and stay in place. I personally just like the reusable ones better. I feel like they lay flatter in my bras. They feel more comfortable to me personally. Like I just enjoyed them more. I liked them more. So I recommend those. I will link a couple down below. I don't know exactly where mine are from, but I'll try to find some good ones for you guys. And then, like I said, these are just from Target. Now that we have talked about all my postpartum products that I love, we are going to jump into some questions that you guys asked me. Make sure you guys are following my Instagram because I ask you to ask me questions for these videos all the time. So somebody said, did you make a list of rules for people who wanted to visit? We told our family and friends that we wanted to take the first week to just be home with her, and then we would let them know when we felt comfortable with them coming over, and if they wanted to come and visit us, to just text us and see if it was okay first, and everything was great. Somebody asked, how did it feel showering? Showering for the first time in the hospital was amazing. It is like the best shower you'll ever take in your life. But I do have a little life hack, little tip for all the moms that are breastfeeding. When you, in that first week, in those first couple weeks when your boobs are just so sore and your nipples hurt so bad, if you go in the shower and that hot water hits them, it hurts. It hurts. Like, let me just tell you right now, it hurts. So take just 2 washcloths into the shower with you, get them wet, put them on your boobs, and then when the water hits, they hit the washcloth and not your nips, and it feels wonderful. Just a little tip. I learned that very quickly. And it was a lifesaver. It was life-changing. A lot of people are asking how recovery is. My recovery was really quick because I did not have a lot of tearing. I think a lot of that is because I let my body push when I was ready to. I feel like I've talked about this before, but a huge reason that women push for so long and tear so badly a lot of the time is because baby, sure, cervix is at 10 centimeters, but baby isn't ready to like come out all the way. So they're prematurely pushing and losing energy, pushing for a long time. Things are ripping and not good. I did not start pushing until my body forced me to push. Like those first couple pushes, I was not thinking like, oh, I need to push. My body was just doing it. And I think that's a huge reason that, one, she came so quickly. I wasn't pushing for more than like 15 minutes, and 2, I didn't tear very badly because I wasn't forcing my body to do something that it wasn't ready for. It was pushing on its own and stretching on its own, and I think that that was really helpful. There are also studies that show that usually women who have unmedicated births have an easier, quicker recovery time. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know. I do have a friend that went natural and had to get an episiotomy, so like obviously her recovery was like way harder than like normal. So like I said, it's just case to case, but I don't even remember what the question was. That was just like a little tangent for you. Somebody asked, because I had a natural birth, how did they stitch me up? They just gave me a little shot of numbing and then started stitching. I did not feel the shot. I'm sure they could have literally been stitching me up and I would not have felt it. Like, you just gave birth, especially if you do it unmedicated. The pain that you just went through, you are not going to feel that little tiny shot of numbing that they give you to do your stitches. Somebody asked how much weight I lost after delivery. I have no idea. I really couldn't tell you. Weight was not something I wanted to focus on during my pregnancy, and sadly it did kind of become a focus because I wasn't gaining weight in the first couple months. So once I had the baby, I was like, I don't care, I don't want to know, I don't want to look at it. So I have no idea. How bad is the pain during the first week or two after birth? Really, the pain is not awful unless you're like peeing. That does burn a little bit, but it's nothing like unbearable. Let me tell you though, that first poop is painful and scary, and I recommend taking a stool softener because I didn't do that, and I kid you not, I was on the toilet for like an hour just freaking out. So it was a lot of anxiety, not a fun time. Somebody just said hemorrhoids, question mark. I did not get them, thankfully. I was really terrified of them, so I have no idea how to give advice on that. Somebody asked, did you shave down there before birth? No, it's actually recommended that you do not shave after 36 weeks in case, you know, you get a cut and it turns into an infection or something like that. Also, something I just want to say, because it has been a conversation on my TikTok for some reason, if your care providers are laughing or making fun or saying anything negative about your bowel movements while giving birth or being in labor, or your hair while being in labor or giving birth, then you need to tell them to shut the fuck up and get a new job, because they are not meant to be in the healthcare industry, in the healthcare world. They're not meant to be caring for people if that is something that they are thinking about. Thankfully, I had really, really wonderful humans in my room. Nobody said anything about what was going on because guess what? It didn't matter. Like, there was a human coming out of there. You know what I mean? It's not important. So no, that is not something to be worried about. That is not something to think about or stress about at all. Somebody asked, did you feel yourself tear? No, I did not. All right, I feel like that's kind of it. I feel like I've answered your questions. I've gone over my must-haves, my favorites, and I'm tired and I want a snack. So if you guys have any more comments or questions, please always leave them down below. Next week, I think I'm gonna do a vlog. I think I'm gonna start doing a vlog every other week and having like a motherhood, a mother baby something content video in between the vlogs. So let me know if you guys kind of like that schedule. Also, I don't have anything else to say actually. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I love you. Goodbye.